You've probably heard it 1,000 times. Cats are solitary creatures. They prefer being alone. They're fine without another cat. But here's the thing, this assumption couldn't be further from the truth. I'm not just talking out of thin air. I've done the research, and it turns out cats are not solitary creatures. They're social animals that thrive in groups, even if it doesn't seem that way on the surface. So why is it that we think they should be alone? We love our cats and want them to be happy, so what's stopping us from giving them a little more company? If you've ever wondered if getting a second cat is a good idea, I'm here to tell you that it is. 2 cats are definitely better than 1. Now, I know what you might be thinking, but my cat likes being alone. They don't need another one around. Well, hear me out. By the end of this video, I hope you'll be ready to open your heart to another furry friend. And I'm not just talking about adopting any random cat. I'm talking about giving another cat the chance to thrive with your existing one, whether it's a playful kitten or an adult cat that's been through their own adventures. Before we dive in, I'd love to know, how many of you have more than 1 cat at home? Are they the same breed or gender or totally different? Let me know in the comments below. Let's start with kittens. When I hear about people adopting kittens individually, I feel a little frustrated. Why? Because kittens are meant to grow up together. They are still learning about the world around them, and the most important lessons come from their interactions with other kittens. You see, kittens between 8 weeks and 4 months old aren't concerned with territorial boundaries. They are learning social skills like how to play, how to share space, and how to establish boundaries. If you've ever watched a kitten wrestle with another, you'll notice they learn when to stop or when it's gone too far. This is critical for their emotional development. The thing is, kittens are naturally inclined to learn from one another. They're not just playing for fun. They're learning how to communicate, how to trust, and even how to interact with humans. If you're considering adopting a kitten, I urge you to get 2. Trust me, it's not double the work. These kittens will keep each other entertained, and when they're happy, you're happy. Having a playmate helps them develop positive behaviors, and it saves you from the stress of having a bored kitten wreaking havoc all on their own. The truth is, adopting 2 kittens creates a balance that makes them both more well-adjusted and confident. 2 kittens are like best friends who will always look out for each other. So if you're adopting a kitten, take my advice, adopt 2. If you believe that, hit like. It might just inspire someone else to give 2 kittens their forever home together. Now, let's talk about adult cats. You might be thinking, that all sounds great for kittens, but my cat is fully grown and set in their ways. They don't want another cat around. And that's a fair concern. Adult cats are naturally more territorial. They've defined their space, shaped their routines, and anything unfamiliar can feel like an unwelcome disruption. But the truth is, it's not really about age. It's about how change is introduced. Just like you wouldn't expect instant harmony with a stranger in your home, cats need time and space to process something new. That's why the goal isn't to rush a bond, it's to build one, slowly and respectfully. It begins with scent. Let them explore each other's presence through smell before they ever meet face to face. Create distance at first. Allow curiosity to grow without pressure. This gradual process isn't just a technique, it's an act of respect. When a cat feels that their boundaries are honored, they're far more open to accepting a new presence in their world. So even if your cat has always been the only pet, don't dismiss the idea of adding a companion. With the right energy, patience, and pace, adult cats are often more adaptable than we give them credit for. When it comes to introducing new cats, compatibility in age and energy level plays a far more significant role than gender, especially when both cats have been spayed or neutered. The true foundation of a successful match lies in how well their energy aligns. Pairing a high-energy kitten or young cat with a senior often leads to frustration on both sides, as their social expectations and physical rhythms are entirely different. A senior cat may feel overstimulated or even stressed by constant play, while the younger one may feel bored and emotionally unfulfilled. For this reason, it's far more harmonious to pair cats with similar energy levels, kittens with kittens, seniors with seniors. This allows their personalities and daily needs to sync naturally, reducing the chance of conflict and creating a shared pace that feels balanced for both. Beyond energy, personality dynamics also shape how cats adapt to one another. In some cases, a confident, easygoing cat, what behaviorists sometimes call a mojito cat, can help draw out a more timid or socially cautious feline. By simply being calm and non-intrusive, this type of cat models emotional safety, encouraging the more reserved one to come out of their shell without pressure. However, this gentle guidance only works when thoughtfully matched. If your resident cat is already anxious or easily overwhelmed, introducing a dominant or overly assertive companion may heighten stress instead of offering comfort. In situations like these, a better choice is often a cat with a neutral, steady temperament, someone calm enough not to intimidate, yet emotionally grounded enough to offer quiet companionship. Even with all the right factors in place, it's worth acknowledging that not every cat is wired to share space. Some simply value solitude and may never fully embrace the presence of another feline. When that becomes clear, the most compassionate response is to respect their boundaries and give them the peaceful environment they crave. Thankfully, many responsible adoption centers recognize this reality. That's why they offer return policies or trial periods, not as a sign of failure, but as a thoughtful way to protect the emotional well-being of both the cat and the family. Because a successful match isn't just about love, it's about creating a home that feels safe, steady, and emotionally balanced for everyone involved. For some cats, happiness isn't found in having a playmate. It's found in calm surroundings, predictable routines, and the quiet, consistent presence of a human who truly understands them. And when a cat is nearing the end of their life or facing serious illness, what matters most is not companionship from another pet, but the familiar comfort of your voice, your touch, and your gentle love. Even practical realities play a part. If finances are tight, bringing another cat into the home may not be feasible, and that's something that deserves compassion, not guilt. The costs of food, veterinary care, insurance, and day-to-day needs add up quickly. Choosing to say no to adoption under those circumstances isn't falling short, it's acting out of care and responsibility. Your love doesn't depend on how much you do. Sometimes, the most meaningful gift is simply being present and attentive to the cat already by your side. And yet, for those in the position to adopt, one of the most heartwarming opportunities shelters offer is the chance to welcome bonded pairs. These are cats who already share a deep emotional connection, siblings, long-term companions, or two kindred spirits who found safety in each other's company. Bringing them home together doesn't just change their future, it protects the bond they've already built. That bond becomes their anchor. In a new, unfamiliar space, everything may feel overwhelming, but the comfort of a trusted companion beside them provides instant reassurance. They groom each other, nap together, and offer emotional support in subtle, instinctive ways. Their connection creates a built-in support system, not just for them, but for you as well. Adopting a bonded pair also eases the transition. You won't need to manage slow introductions or navigate tense territory disputes. From the very first day, there's a sense of calm. Because when two cats arrive already trusting one another, that peace extends outward, filling your home with warmth, harmony, and a quiet kind of magic. So after all this, I hope you can see that cats are not solitary creatures. They thrive in pairs. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and share it with a fellow cat lover. You never know, your share might just help two cats find each other.